12 free aircraft, Sim Update 11, a range of changes at the sim, hopefully giving us a glorious fall season to get occupied, arriving no sooner than tomorrow. Is this your first visit, ladies and gentlemen? Hit that subscribe button as we bring you the latest on what's hot at Microsoft Flight Simulator. The 40th anniversary surely has been on the plans from quite a while. Let's go on what to expect, the marketplace, development, freewares and events. And yes, we do have the giveaway winners pick today, so stay tuned until the end. With the heads up given by Microsoft, we ought to be ready on the release times. A huge and a free update for all who own the sim. Now the 40th anniversary edition will include a brand new aircraft, airports, missions, improvements and a great reason to thank the community with a franchise turning 40. The number of aircraft we should experience are plenty, and big thanks to take all our requests, combine them and offer us several types of them. Helicopters that are more in life with all new fluid dynamic simulations. Gliders that allow us to experience the planet in a completely unique way. Now, meteorological conditions are the factors that are relied on the physics of soaring. Many of the changes are being brought to the sim are related to the implementation of specific weather systems such as thermal and ridge lift. But there are additional areas that are key to the development team. The team have reached out to actual pilots to get the best of the designs. Plus, a true-to-life airliner, and here's a good list of what type of aircraft, which will be revealed, touching different categories from the classics to helicopters, gliders, and an airliner. On the panel, we have Sim Update 11, bringing us technical changes on the code on a high level. Now, there have been plenty of bugs at the sim, and the wishlist seems to be growing, which the team have generously honored. Features like helicopters and gliders have been slated. This is why we're expecting a number of aircraft including helis and gliders being added so as to keep the experience much more related and realistic. Flight modeling, controls, assistances on helicopters, while gliders should see similar features with an adjustment on the tow plane logic, fine-tuning the thermals, adding to realism. We should see live traffic now appear more on different areas of the airport, like taxi routes, takeoffs, landings, plus a reduce on delay for scheduled arrivals and departures. And that's how it's supposed to be, making the experience worth every turn. NVIDIA DLSS 3 support is another feature to expect. Now on the list of bugs, there are dozens of them to be addressed, which have been reported. New features usually are introduced on sim updates, enhancing the experience every few months. There are exciting times ahead, and the recent feature discovery series gives us an idea on every detail that has been well covered, dedicating to gliders coming to the sim. Third-party developers have been a good reason to offer us these many. Now on the other hand, we do have many other projects on the way, and starting off with AnyBuild's plans to bring us its first warbird, the P-40F Warhawk. Quite a different category we are seeing here, apart from airliners which the team usually have their focus. Now this is the vintage fighter from the Second World War, a popular one that was mass-produced between 1939 and 1944. With almost 14,000 units, it surely played a key role as an air superiority fighter and a bomber in Northern Africa and the Pacific. Towards the airliner category, we've seen some big updates this week as well. Both Phoenix and PMDG have been offering us some regular updates. There's no doubt the A320 or the 737 seems to be the most used aircraft at the sim. Now Phoenix received a number of changes from improved speed friction model, a more responsive full flap configuration addressing a number of fixes to a fully volumetric light across all the exterior model, and PMDG on the other hand launches its 10th update. In a matter of months, we've seen plenty of improvements, bringing more capabilities to the product. Now if you're wondering on the 900 series, of course the team have been progressing very well on this line as well. Ground level speaking, the FS traffic tool appears to be well near completion. AI traffic is another segment to be addressed at the sim. Now this has seen some significant changes here, which has been a project from Just Flight. An overhaul on the system in various ways to keep it more realistic. There are plenty of competition out there. We have AIG, Simple Traffic, FSLTL, but there are few programs out there to address new solutions that can make a difference. Newer features based on what was recommended during internal testing, which has custom animations. What's more different would be the additional effects, lighting, keeping each aircraft model the way it's supposed to be. Now what more can be different between FS traffic and the others? A more detail in all aircraft models. And this is something you should enjoy while you taxi, with several aircraft models painted on realistic and detailed liveries. And let's hope for a different experience from this gang. On the side of airports, we have Karlsruhe Baden-Baden Airport from the team of Aerosoft, a new German airport and the second busiest in the state of Baden-Württemberg, EDSB in short. A small regional airport serving low-cost airliners and leisure flights, where plenty fly for some great experience including spa therapy. Yes, it's home to some great thermal baths and some tourist locations. Now Ryanair is the main airline that operates in this airport, recreated for the sim with some impressive details on realism. Aerosoft are known to use some high-quality materials and assets, high-resolution 3D modeling, texturing, dynamic lighting and more. Before we move to freewares and events, we had a giveaway last week and 10 lucky winners are going to win some cool stuff today. I'd like to thank each one of you for your kind words, support, and we've grown here because of all that love. Let's begin our lucky dip. The winner for emergency light packs from South Oaks Co. is Chris Matsukas. 3 Seafront Simulation Pack winners are Marek Zimanski, Steve Michel, and Louis Guevara. Now these are the Hawaiian Vessels Expansions Pack. 2 Helipad winners are Peter Pan and Jay Hickman. 2 RX Pack winners are Forsek Sharkmister and Sasuke John. 2 Maramar Military Airfield winners are Moist2 and EMTB Rides. 10 giveaways in total. For the winners, make sure to reach out to me on Discord and we can work out the details. For the rest of the folks, we've had plenty of giveaways in the past and we'll have more in the future. Moving to events, the gang of Aussie Group Flights team have planned to sit back on the Cessna 172 and explore more of Australia. The Great Aussie Crawl they call it. Plans are to begin flight at Coffs Harbour heading to Archerfield. Now the goal here is to explore Australia by circumnavigating the continent. A good plan if you ask me. Get a good feel of the terrain and continue more. So mark your calendars as the event is tomorrow. The organizer Cinnamon Inc. has shared plenty of details of the event, the flight plan, and the Cessna 172 is a suggested aircraft for the event. Join our Discord, an easier way to get more details of this, plus latest news on what's hot at the sim. Towards freewares, freewares are many. Angel Fire Airport, KAXX in short, from Windhover, the dev. A publicly owned airport which is operated in a small resort town of Angel Fire in northern New Mexico. The airport sits in a valley at an elevation of 80 to 80 feet, surrounded by steep terrain. With runways being retextured, taxiways, ramps, custom 3D model, and a few buildings adding more life to the default airport. Custom hand-placed taxiway lines, parking locations, corrected windsock locations, and more, giving us a freeware to try. The link to both freeware and community events can be found right here in the description below. A number of changes this week as we went through all of them. The question is, what exactly are you looking forward amongst all of these great features? Leave them in the comments below. There are exciting times ahead. We'll notify you as soon as the release is out. Do subscribe for more. Until next time, do take care.
Your house is too hot.